And your name again?
My name is Cecilia Jackson. I'm the Vice President and Recording Secretary of Improve, the independent movement of paratransit riders, Vehicles for Unity and Equality. If Rauner cuts money to the paratransit, that will raise our fares to $5. That's $5 to go one way, $5 to come another way. That hurts us with going grocery shopping, missing a doctor's appointment, buying food. $10 is a loaf of bread, a quarter orange juice, a dozen eggs, and a package of bologna if we eat meat. But it would hurt us instead of helping us. Not on our backs should it be, and not on the women. We will not be silent.
Okay. My name is Aaron Brown. I'm here with the coalition, Chicago Coalition for the Homeless. I stay at a homeless shelter in rural Illinois. Shelter has been my home for 4 years. Thanks to the staff and resources that come directly from the homeless programs, I'm happy to report that today I'm going to AA. I've been through detox and the Rural and Career Development Program and many other things that have helped me. We stand here in Millennium Park because many people in politics think that this is what Illinois looks like. Clean. Big business. But if you go a mile in direction, you will see the real Illinois. Families that rely on affordable housing, shelter, and community programs just to barely get by day after day. Wow. Just as you know, Governor Rauner is proposing to eliminate many homeless and community programs. This will affect thousands of people that need them on a day-to-day basis or keep them safe in their own neighborhoods.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. Programs that would directly affect our children, our seniors, our veterans, the disabled, those who are struggling with drugs and alcohol-related issues.
Yeah.
Programs and resources that keep people in their homes, that ensure our kids of getting to their schools regardless of their economic backgrounds. Programs that are needed more now than ever before, and that just isn't right. Can you dig it?
That ain't right.
I'd like to call up James Avery from CCH to tell us how Governor Rauner will destroy young lives with his budget cuts.
James, where'd you go? There he is.
Come on, James.
How y'all doing today? My name is James Lee Ivory. I'm now a college student attending Kennedy King College. Thank you. I was once a homeless youth, living in homeless shelters and sleeping on friends' couches. I became homeless after I got into a debate with my mother about chores.
James, that way just
Okay.
There you go.
And while we were in that debate, she kicked me out. She told me it was time for me to become a man. And I didn't understand what that meant then, but I do now.
All right.
I was homeless for about 6 months. I lived on the streets for about a month until I found Ujima Village. That's a youth shelter located on the south side of Chicago. Ujima provided me with clothes, a bed at night, breakfast, dinner, fresh showers, and various other essential survival needs. I made friends with staff and other homeless youth that's gonna last a lifetime. Ujima literally saved my life. Then a friend of the family took me into his home. He's the one who convinced me to get back into college, and now I'm 2 classes away from my associate's degree.
All right.
Thank you. But see, everybody isn't lucky like me. Some kids don't get to get into a program like Ujima and are homeless for years. Maybe even go their whole lives without any family or friends and without enough social capital to help them get on their feet. And now Governor Rauner is talking about cutting funds for programs like Ujima. Programs that actually save lives. Instead of more youth like me going to college, more youth will end up falling into the streets. If Governor Rauner was a true leader, He could choose from one of many options to bring more revenue into Illinois instead of cuts to programs that save lives.
Right.
If Rauner was a leader, he would start talking with his supporters today.
That's right.
So we can figure out a way to bring justice to our communities. I'm here to tell you about expanding the sales tax base in Illinois. Right now, our country's economy has shifted from a goods-based economy to a service-driven economy. Many other states do a better job at taxing these luxuries, but Illinois doesn't. We haven't caught up yet. We're still back in the dark ages somewhere. Thank you.
You tell him, James.
The Stone Age.
Governor Rauner, Illinois needs a modern tax code that reflects our country's modern economy now.
Tell him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
And now I call up Victor from Jane Addams Senior Caucus.
On my way.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Victor McWilliams, and I am a member with the Jane Addams Senior Caucus. I'm here today to speak to you about the $1.6 billion cuts to Medicaid that Governor Rauner is proposing. I've already experienced what Governor Rauner's cuts would feel like because I temporarily lost my Medicaid benefits earlier this year. I rely on Medicaid for all my medical treatment and prescriptions. Without it, I wouldn't be here speaking with you today. I was diagnosed with Hep C last year, but I've had the disease for over 50 years, all because of a tattoo in Hong Kong. I won't go there again. Because of Medicaid, I received treatment, and now there's no trace of the disease at all.
All right.
Without Medicare, I would have had to pay over $250,000 out of pocket. That's impossible. When I lost my Medicaid coverage last year, the first thing that came to my mind was a homeless shelter because I wouldn't be able to pay for my already subsidized senior housing. And my medication and food would have been a coin flip. One of them would have had to go. I've been homeless before, and because of the generosity of others, I was able to eat and maintain myself. But it had to be dependent upon others, not the system that's killing us today. Subsidized housing and Medicare have allowed me to be independent and receive my medication. With Governor Rauner's cuts, all of it would disappear. Now my mother and my sister live in Georgia, where they don't have expanded Medicare coverage. My mother has glaucoma and she's 90, and my sister has cancer. They hardly receive any treatment. Everything is out of pocket. But they end up going to the hospital on a continuous basis, which costs the state more anyway. Governor Rauner cutting Medicaid is the wrong answer to the budget.
That's right.
Now, on this past Saturday, Jane Addams Senior Caucus and over 200 people went to one of Governor Rauner's mansions in Winnetka.
That's right. I was
One of
there.
his 9 houses to tell him no cuts, raise revenue.
Yeah.
We're here today. We're here to tell him today that a true leader would be talking about revenue and no cuts.
That's right.
There are so many revenue plans out there that he could be talking about, such as the progressive income tax or the financial transaction tax. We're going to tell you more about both of them and other revenue ideas in front of the governor's penthouse. Now, who's ready to march with me over there? No cuts, raise revenue. No cuts, raise revenue. No cuts, raise revenue.
Hey, ho, ho. Budget cuts have got to go.
Wait. Hold up.
Today we're going to make sure that Rauner's toxic budget doesn't pass.
That's right.
Today we will take our anger and concern straight to one of his 10 luxury homes. The Governor Rauner owns to say no to these cuts. We're going to remind him who he really serves, the people, and not big business. compromise.
That's right.
We will clearly let him know that will be no compromises to these important programs. These programs are not wants, they are needs.
That's right.
These programs are wants, they are needs. Now we're going to march to Governor Rauner's penthouse across the street from Millennium Park, 4 blocks away. I want everybody to follow me and the Raunerville model house.
All right.